Okay, we had a false start there. Are we back on? I hope we're back on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. We had a bit of a technical issue there. But you know what? I think we're on now, so... Yep. Apologies, welcome. If you are tuning in, thanks for being here. Let me know in the chat, say hi. Let me know where you're listening from today. Yeah, we had a slight technical issue, but I think everything should be running okay now, so here we go. I almost did the same thing I did last time and used the wrong microphone. Alright, here we go. Welcome. Awesome to see some people here. Say hi in the chat. Hey Punk, hey Joanne, how's it all going, guys? Apologies, yeah, we that was my fault that the link didn't work. The stream broke and I had to set up again. So if you were waiting or trying to watch from the link, it won't work because it counts as a different stream now. So hopefully everyone who was hoping to come found their way anyway without the stream. But if not, we'll have to find some new people. Anyway, on to one of my originals next. Welcome if you're just joining. I'm Dom Zaruga. Hello world, hello live stream. That was a cover, that wasn't one of my tunes. If you're into your sort of smoother jazz stuff, some instrumentals you like to drive around to, that's a tune called Morning Dance. You might recognise it. Next up is one of my tunes. This one is called... Sweeper. Yeah, that is a track that I released, I think it was October or November of last year, so it's been a long time since I played that. Like I said a few times last week, it's really fun to play some of these songs. Some of these tunes, I haven't played since I recorded them. So, you know, I spend a long time recording and producing the track and then promoting it once it's been released. But I don't often spend a long time playing them, so it's actually it's really cool to get the chance to play them. Because, like I say, I don't think I've played that one since I recorded it, and it must be maybe like not much more, like about a year ago, I'd say, Sweeper. It was part of, I did a project last year where I released an independent single every 2 weeks. So I did it for the whole of 2025. It was called 25+1, because if you do a single every 2 weeks, it's 26, and it was 2025, so I thought that was a cool thing to call the project. And then there were all solo tracks. I was doing collaboration tracks at the same time, so it was busy. I was busy writing tunes. And that was towards the end. I released that one, Sweeper, so it's been out for less than a year, but I wrote it about a year ago. It's an independent release. I don't think, to be honest, it got, I'd probably say it's below an average number of streams as my releases go. Not that I get huge numbers of streams, but I feel like that track deserves a bit more love. So if you enjoyed it, go check it out on streaming platforms. It's called Sweeper. I think it's on YouTube Music as well if you're a YouTuber. Awesome stuff. Let's see who's in the chat. Punk has got a question for my mom. Mama, if you're watching, get in the chat. There's a question for you. And it's about the jumper I was wearing in my recent video. I think you're getting some requests. You might have to start a little cottage business for the jumpers. Anyway, I'll let you reply to that if you're watching. Next up, I'm going to switch to tenor sax, and this is another one of my originals. I played it last week on the stream. Love this one. It's called Chestnut. There for a minute, like pretty sure I finished, but yeah, I forgot that track fades out like that. Yeah, Chestnut. Hope you enjoyed it. Cool. So I mentioned this last week, but these tracks, like Chestnut, for example, I'm playing everything on the track. So for the purposes of playing it live, obviously I can't do it all at the same time live. It's multi-tracked, so I record each track at a time, and then it plays back whilst I record another track. So I'm doing the keys, I'm doing some guitar, bass, I'm programming drums, or using like a drum machine kind of thing. So when and then to do it live, and obviously I record the saxophones, but to do it live versions of myself, which is kind of a cool idea. However, I've got what's coming up next, and I did another one on the previous live stream, is I'm going to play one of my tunes called Impatient. And the track that I'm going to be playing with today is actually the audio from when I played this track live with my band. So I won't just be here sort of playing with multiple versions of myself. I'll be here playing with my mates. They're not actually here. It's obviously a recording that I've removed myself from, so then I can do it again. It's funny that, isn't it? So yeah, this one is called Impatient. It's another track that I released last year. It's another track from the 25+1 project. Impatient. I hope you enjoy. Swap mics, Dom. You know what? We'll come back. I'll do that one again because. Oh yeah, that's the thing. If you do one from live, you get the applause at the end. Anyway, I didn't switch mics. All right, we'll come back to that one. I want to do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sissy Strut, made famous by the Meters. I didn't write that one. I think a few of you probably know that. Glory. Yeah, sorry about Impatient. I'm going to do that one again because I didn't have the right mic on. Which means that you don't get all the nice effects on the saxophone. It probably sounds really weird. I did listen back to last week's. I did that on a tune last week as well. I must remember to switch the mics. Yeah, I did that on a tune last week. And it sounds a bit naff because I listened back to it. So apologies. I hope you accept my apology for that one. I will play it again because I really enjoyed it anyway. So I'll tag it on a little bit later in the set. But next up is one I did last week. This next one is unreleased, so you can't hear this anywhere yet. It's due to be released at the end of October by the label The Retune Project. It's the label I'm doing lots of releases with this year. It's one of my favourite labels to release with, so shout out Retune Project. I wasn't going to play this one again because it's unreleased, so I'm trying to not do too much, so it's kind of still fresh when it comes out. However, Joanne Bucock, say hi Joanne, she's in the chat. Yeah, hello, I'm listening from York. There she is. She requested this one as her prize for winning last week's competition. She liked this one so much and she can't hear it anywhere else, so this is Lil Panda and it's coming out in October. Switch mics. Little Panda out. I think it's going to be the 30th of October. It's definitely going to be on Spotify. It's going to be on all platforms. So wherever you like to listen to music, I want to be out. If there's enough demand, I'll put it on a CD. I'll put it on a vinyl. Just ask for it and then buy it. Just joking, but not really. Like honestly, if there's demand for stuff, I will do physical stuff. That's fine. If you're joining, welcome. I'm Dom Zaruga. We're doing some tunes today. If you're new, welcome. It's awesome to have you on the stream. Please consider clicking subscribe. Smash the like button. It's really helpful for me. It would make my day. We've got a few new subscribers last week, which is really awesome. It makes it sort of feel worthwhile doing it. I enjoy playing the tunes anyway, but it's really cool to sort of get a new audience. So if you are new here, welcome. And please consider doing that. It's really helpful for me. Next up, so that's Little Panda, unreleased. It's coming out on Retune Project. Next up is another one of my original tunes that's already out. It's also on the Retune Project, and it's called Hot Frog. cheers. That was Hot Frog, and then I did Impatient with the live track again. Remember to switch the mic this time. So yeah, I've got a few more tunes today. I've obviously switched to my other saxophone. I play lots of saxophones. I don't know if you want to hear about them. I mainly play alto sax, which is this one, and I've just put the tenor sax down. That's my other main one. I also play soprano saxophone. I've got a couple of soprano saxes. I've got a couple of alto saxes. I've got lots of saxophones. Some people think I've got too many saxophones, but I actually don't think I've got enough. I'm sort of in the market for more saxophones. Always, I think, can you ever have enough saxophones? They don't rule each other out. They do very different jobs, very different things, and they make you feel very different things, and they make you play differently. And so, yeah, I think that the jury is not out. The jury's back in, and the verdict is more saxophones, always, for life. Also, professional level saxophones, if you keep them in good condition, they retain their value. You'd probably argue that the top end ones, they probably maybe even go up faster than inflation. They at least track inflation, so it's an inflation hedge. It's like buying gold, apart from you can play music on it. How cool is that? Maybe not that cool. Maybe you think, damn, shut up and play some tunes. I've got a few tunes left, but before I do those, if you've got any favourites, thanks Joanne. Never enough. Totally agree. But enough space to store them. That's the real issue. If I've got tunes that you've heard in other places or like on Spotify or YouTube or something that I haven't played and you'd like to hear me play in a future live stream, have a think, put them in the chat. I'll do my best to do them. The only reason why I won't be able to do them is some of the tracks that I've made with other people, I haven't done the production for those tracks, which means that I just would have to reach out to those people and get the correct version, because obviously I have to get a version without the saxophone on it to be able to play it live, if that makes sense. But I'm sure that's okay. That would be possible. So if there's anything that you have a desire to hear, just let me know, and I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it for you guys. Yeah. So the more saxes, the better. Lol. Do you ever make music using different ones? Yeah, I do. I mean, today, I've been playing the alto and the tenor. Although, if you listen carefully to the tracks, whilst I'm playing, I've also recorded background saxophones. Almost, say if you imagine background vocals, the same kind of thing. So harmonizing with the saxophone line that I'm playing. So yeah, they do different things and they do different musical jobs, if that makes sense. And when I go out and play gigs, I play different ones. So for example, I'm mainly an alto sax player. I play this the vast majority of my gigs. We've got a big festival gig coming up with the band Skinny Living that I play with on the 15th of August, headlining the Solid Ground Festival in Wakefield, which I'm really excited about. We've got a rehearsal for that tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. And that is just purely a tenor saxophone gig. And that's because the album where they first added the horn section 2, the brass section 2, it was a tenor sax thing. And then when I got involved with them, that was just the gig was a tenor sax gig. So I do that one on tenor. Check out Skinny Living. They're cool. Shout out Skinny Living. With multiple saxes in the same song. Yes, I do, but not normally playing the top melody line, if that makes sense. So for the live stream, I'm not going to switch halfway through. Normally one of them will be the main voice, if you imagine the lead singer. One of them will be that, and then there might be blends of other ones in the harmonies, in the backgrounds. Although if you listen to some of my other track, if you listen to my track Loyalty, I'm playing alto saxophone for the main section of that, and then I'm playing flute for the bridge. So yeah, I guess I do. Right, next up we've got a track that I've not played on a live stream before. It came out quite recently. It was an independent release. I do lots of fingerstyle acoustic guitar on it. I've got a full video of it on my YouTube channel, so if you like it, you can go watch it there afterwards. But please stay whilst I play the old block. That was the old block. Next up, we've got Freddie Hubbard tune, Red Clay. This is the one I did last week on the wrong microphone, so I'm not taking any chances. Play. That is red play. Ah, nice one, Punk. Yeah, I really like the old block as well. I found it hard to find a label that sort of, because a lot of I'm operating in this sort of like jazz beats, chill hop, lo-fi space in terms of the labels. And a lot of them have got quite a specific idea of the sound that they want for their releases. And there's quite a lot of labels that have like a sort of acoustic, folk sort of edge to it. And then there's lots that have like jazz hop, jazz beats sort of side. But in that track, I feel like I sort of combine the two sounds, which is what I was going for. But I find that like it kind of rules out. It's too folky for the jazz beats labels, and it's too jazzy for the folk beats labels, if that makes sense. So I released it independently, and it's doing pretty well. I'm happy, but that's why that one is like the only independent release I've done since January. Because I've been trying to do a lot more work with labels this year, which I am doing, but not on that track. So I would like to do it on acoustic. At the moment, I'm quite new to this live stream thing. So I'm trying to just use the gear that I already own. So I'm sort of at the limit of my inputs on my audio interface. But that is a me problem, not a you problem. I'm sure there's a way I can do it. I also recently bought an electric guitar, which has not made its debut on any track yet, or live stream yet, or gig yet, but it will. I'm having lots of fun playing it. So that might be easier because I can just plug that in rather than mic it up. Anyway, I'll think about that in my own time. So yeah. Playing tricks, Joanne Bucock. That's a good one. I can do that one next time for sure. Playing tricks. Anyone else got a request of a tune you'd like to hear next time we do a live stream? I'm not sure if we'll get a live stream in next week, but if I'll let you know if I can fit one in. Got a busy couple of weeks, lots of gigs coming up. Not gigs of my own stuff, of course not. But busy playing the saxophone. So anyway, that's more or less it for today. I've got one more tune, so stick around for that. But thanks for joining. It's been awesome to be on again. Sorry about the beginning. That was a technical issue. I think that we lost a few viewers because everyone who'd got the notification and stuff, obviously then the stream dropped, so that's disappointing. But hopefully a lot of you found your way back on. I think I know what to do in the future to avoid that. I'm using my phone as the camera for the first time, which is what caused the crash. Yeah, oh, it's hard. It's hard to stream with the proper audio and everything. You know, it's not a simple setup. It's taking me a while to get my head around it. Lots of Googling. But anyway, thanks for joining. If you don't already, click subscribe. I'd love that. Check out the tunes. Let me know if you want to hear any others. And I'll leave you with Wife Life. Thanks for joining. See you next time. Cheers!